things that have to be taken into consideration when you're scoring shapes, and that is we talked about two of them so far, like the shape created by the throw,
right.
So the vertices of the human, the dog, and the disc, and like you illustrated that really nicely on the video with the triangles, because it's always going to make a triangle. You got 3 vertices. And then the human's movement around the field, but then also the dog's movement around the field, both to catch the disc, but also
and after,
team
and
movement, coming back to the human, things like that. And you know, I think that that's something within our scoring system. You know, it's a 5 in level 2. I'm given 5 points for shapes, and if the team only is demonstrating. So we were talking about those 3 aspects of shapes, and talking about the 5-point scoring system in level 2 freestyle for UpDog. And in the shapes subcategory, you know, if you're going to be scoring a 4 or somebody a 4, well actually a 3 or a 4 up to a 5, they should be demonstrating multiple pieces of those 3 things that we talked about. If the only thing you see is like the shapes being created by the dog, the human's very stagnant, they're not throwing in a way to create those shapes and create those interceptions and different things like that with the dog, you know, 2, 2-5, that's an average competent round. But if, as judges, we look for those nuances, like you just were talking about, you know, when they make that throw to their dog, are they making it just so that my dog catches somewhere out there? Or are they making it so it continues the arc of my dog and brings the dog right back where I need him for the next throw? Like if we can capture those nuances as judges and we can reward those players and kind of spread the idea that here's what we're looking for with shapes, we're looking for these 3 things, then we're going to get much more competent play, we're going to get much more high-level play out there, and those players will be rewarded for that.
Yeah, well, you know, so like when you say the dog creating them, you're pretty much talking about the outrun, right? You're talking about the outrun of the dog and, you know, how the dog approaches the disc, and I think that's where everyone kind of looks at, like, my dog only runs straight lines, or my dog only runs in circles. But we have, you know, where we throw it actually freaking matters, man. Like where we throw it is going to create that shape. If we throw it low and far, it's going to be a straight line. If we throw it laterally and not too far out in front of the dog's going to arc there. So
a lot of times too, I think that, you know, it creates drama when there's a poor throw.
Yeah.
You know, that throw was not exactly on mark. And ooh, look at, did it bail on us again?
No, it says it's going, but
it's going.
We'll keep going, yeah. Oh, that was that one over there, shutting off.
All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, you know, you get a bad throw or not a perfect throw for your dog, and it sort of creates drama for the crowd and for the judges. Like, ooh, that throw wasn't perfect, but the dog makes an adjustment and they make the grab, and everything just kind of seems to keep going. Oh, okay, then we just keep going. And actually the dog should be getting some points for that. Like the dog had to work harder, make an adjustment, probably do some collection, make the grab. But honestly, that player, if you see a couple of those throughout a round, that should be taken into account on their
throw placement and flight.
Thank you. Throw placement and flight. I was thinking diversity, and I'm like, no, it's not diversity. So throw placement and flight, you know, and their ability to make those shapes. If that throws off the shapes because of their poor throw, now you're not looking to creep into the 4s on shapes, and you're definitely not looking to creep into the 4s on your throw placement and flight. So again, seems like nuances, but the more we become educated as judges, the more we help educate our players through the scores that we give them and the feedback that we give them, the better play we're going to see for our dogs out on the field.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.